I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken, I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Dave's Doghouse. My guy, you in the doghouse. I hope you are ready for tonight's episode, because you know the day is over. It's now 9:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are tuned in right now on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, become a member. Today I will show a commercial. As you did see, we had the R2L show early today at 5:30 p.m. ET. So, you know, definitely excited to be on my own show on the network, the R2L network. Shout out to you, Jerry, for being the first member and being the first one on the Dave's Doghouse today, watching my guy Jerry. Thank you for all you guys who are tuning in right now. I am live right now on Facebook, Twitter, X, and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, like, share, and follow the R2L page that's on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, like I said, like, share, subscribe, become a member. Click the link in the bio. You get exclusive perks on there. And if you're on X, just like it and repost it. Shout out to all the shows that are on the network. We got BWT Baseball with Teddy, who had a show today. We got FFC Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs, who also had a show today. Then we had RBO Real Ballers Only, who had a show today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we had the R2L show, of course, today at 5:30. We also had we have the In the Red Corner, which is the newest show on here. That they have another episode coming up as well. They had one two Sundays ago, so make sure you tune into that show. They got reels going every single day. It was crazy. Then you got the Joe Jordan show, who's going to have an episode tonight after the Kings game, and then you're tuned in live to Dave's Doghouse. Nah, Jerry, can't do that right now. Can't do that right now, man. But definitely excited about today. And Tom, I'm glad you are here, my guy. I got something for you. I got something for you, Tomo. As you all know, last week in the doghouse, I added a very special person in Dallas. We got to talk about him. Jerry Jones, put you in the doghouse last week, man. Said you were stuck with your guys. This is exactly what you wanted to do. You wanted to keep your guys and, be able to compete that way. Feel like you could win with your guys. Ain't seem to be working out too well. Your Cowboys fans asked me to put you in the doghouse. But you know what? You did something that was unexpected. Something that they've been waiting for a very long time. So, Jerry, You are now out of the doghouse, Jerry. Congratulations. You are out of the doghouse. You did something that should have been done a long time ago. You put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. Come on now. This man got you 3 Super Bowl rings. And you waited until now to put him in the Ring of Honor. Come on, Jerry. What was you smoking, man? What was you doing? He's only but one of the greatest head coaches in University of Miami Hurricanes history. Some could say the greatest. And if I remember correctly, the Cowboys have 5 Super Bowl titles. He got 3 of those for you. So that means he should have been in there because he was the winningest head coach in, I guess, in Super Bowls in the Cowboys history. He has more Super Bowl titles than any other head coach that's been in Dallas. So you should have been put him in there. But, we're not here. We're not here for all of that. We here to say thank you for putting my guy. Yes, and I'm going to say my guy because he was a Hurricane first before he was in Dallas. My guy in the Ring of Honor. So, again, congratulations. Thank you, Jerry, for putting my guy in the Ring of Honor. And yes, Tomo, he does. He does know how to get back in good graces. So that is this week's In or Out. Jerry Jones. Now, if you happen to fall out in the playoffs again and you don't make any moves, then you might find yourself back in the doghouse. But right now, you're good. You're good right now. So let's see who's going to be our new inductees. Who could I possibly have thought about putting in the doghouse this week? What happened? What happened? Some things happened in college basketball, college football, of course. USC lost again. This time to UCLA. Soccer is starting to come up. Champions League starting up on Tuesday. Basketball is still going on. NFL's going on. We had a great game Monday night between, the Chiefs and the Eagles. Speaking of Monday night, this is where we start. We start with the Kansas City Chiefs receivers. Talk about an atrocity. You, Chiefs receivers, had 3 major drops in a game where you could have won. Because of you receivers, Tomo has to post Eagles posts in the chat 3 times a day for the entire week. Not only that, my guy Teddy, the host of BWT, has to come on the show and sing the Eagles song. He's not in an NFC. He's not even an NFC East football fan. He's a Patriots fan. If you're not in the chat, you don't understand why these bets are being made. There's someone in the chat named Kev who was voted the most hated guy. Not actual hate, but you get what I'm saying. Most hated guy in the chats because he stirs up a lot of stuff. And he threw out a bet to see if someone was going to see if we could have them be quiet for a week. Bets happened twice. Right now, the Eagles are 2-0 from those bets. So now, can't see. Not only that, Chiefs receivers, y'all as a collective have the most drops in the NFL right now. And it's not like he's throwing the ball behind you all the time. It's not like he's overthrowing you every single time to where it's hard for you to even be able to catch it. I saw three perfect passes yesterday, and all three were dropped. Travis Kelsey, Marquez Valdez Scantling, and I can't remember who the last receiver was, but all three of you dropped it. So, because of that, you receivers are now in the doghouse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
Now, you see the big M over there. That is because of Michigan. And you say, hey, Dave, hold on. They undefeated right now. They've been playing well. You know, even without their head coach Jim Harbaugh. Well, I don't know if anyone has been living under a rock lately or anything like that. But Michigan is under investigation for some cheating scandals, for sign stealing. So they fired one guy already. Then they fired I think it was the linebackers coach or the defensive coordinator. I can't remember who it was, but you fired two guys that was in there already. And then there are reports now that Jim Harbaugh wants to make sure that he's interested in being a head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. This entire time, Jim Harbaugh said that he would never go back to the NFL. Now, because of this scandal, he's talking about going back to the NFL. I don't know if anyone remembered this, but the NFL said they're not going to save him if he even tries to come to the NFL, because if he's found guilty of having anything to do with that, then he's going to have to serve his time. I mean, like suspension time. Oh, yeah, Jerry. Uncle T. There's one person with a T that I know and that played for Michigan. They consider him the greatest quarterback of all time. Some even say the greatest of all time in NFL. I don't think I need to say his name. You already know who he is. He's the only quarterback in history with 7 Super Bowl titles. You do the math. So, Michigan, you are in the doghouse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
All right. That's your doghouse for the week. Now, let's go talk about the guys that have been balling out. I got some things for you guys tonight. So let me tell you what's been going on. The 49ers were on a 3-game losing streak. And their quarterback, well, our quarterback, I am a Niners fan, hasn't necessarily looked all that good. You know, he had some of his worst games during that 3-game losing streak. Lost to the Browns. Lost Debo in that. Debo and Trent Williams went out. CMC was hurt in that game. He went out and came back, but it wasn't the same. Next week, Monday night against the Minnesota Vikings. Big loss. Not good at all. To Kirk Cousins, who was supposed to be bad on primetime, but his last 4 games from primetime is 3-1. So that says something. And then you go and lose to Joe Burrow, 31-17 at home. What is going on? But you know what? He just goes out and go out and answer the call. You got 2 games. Your first game come back, you got to go on the road to Jacksonville, a team that was on a 5-game win streak. And you got to outduel Trevor Lawrence. As some would say, they call him Sunshine. Brock Purdy, welcome to the Dogs. You were in the doghouse before, but now look where you at now. Now you a dog. You doing your... Let me tell y'all what my quarterback has been doing, man. And I'll say this, like I said before on the show, on Monday. Brock Purdy is not elite. Can't call him elite yet, but he has played elite in this system, especially for how long he's been playing from last year to this year. He's played elite in this system. For the season, this is where Brock Purdy ranks for the season. He is first in passer rating, first in completion percentage, first in touchdown attempts percentage, um, first in yards per attempt, and first in yards per completion. I have on countless occasions called him Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. And by that means that he will manage the game and not really put the ball in harm's way too much. But he has more control over the offense than what Jimmy Garoppolo had. Let me put it to you that way. He's able to do more with everything he has around him. Remember, Jimmy Garoppolo also had this same offense around him. He was there when CMC first got there, because Trey Lance had got hurt in the second game of the season. He was out for the year. Then Jimmy G came in. Then Jimmy G had got hurt in the game against the Dolphins. So, yes, Jerry, I was. I'm still a little, sidey on that, but they've been playing well this year, and I've been giving them praise because they are. So, yes, I will admit that. Yep, I said it multiple times. It's changed a little, but not much. So, Brock Purdy, welcome to the Dogs. You had a great game. You had the first perfect game of 49ers since 1989 when Steve Young and Joe Montana did it. 21-25, 333 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. 158.3 passer rate. You did what you were supposed to do. You had a perfect game. Perfect Purdy. Great job, my guy. And in the same game, on the same team, a guy that I've had a lot of high praise about, a guy that I said is going to have another breakout season this year, and I feel like he has been so far. He's been the healthiest receiver so far. I think he only missed one game this year. And not only that, I also said that I feel like he's the best pure receiver we have on the team. He's the best route running receiver we have on the team. And yes, we have Debo, who we gave a contract to. We have George Kittle. Yes, I get that. But Brandon Ayuk, B.A. Welcome to the Dogs, B.A. It's been a long time coming that I get to have my guy, B.A. in the Dogs, who's been having a great year this year. 5 catches for 156 yards and a touchdown, a 76-yard bomb thrown by his teammate, Brock Purdy. Another great game by BA. You've been balling out, my guy. On pace to have over 1,400 receiving yards this season. Keep balling out. I love what you're doing. Now, we got to go to the NBA a little bit. It's somebody up in California that's been balling out. His team didn't necessarily look too good while he was out. As Joe would say, swipe an MVP season or
Light the beam.
D Fox. Welcome back, D Fox, and welcome to the Dogs. You've been balling out, my boy. You've been balling out, man. I appreciate what you're doing. Keep having a great season, man. Season's early, but you've been leading your team. D Fox, you a dog. You the dog. D Fox, keep balling out, man. I love what you're doing. Continue to shine. Keep leading your team. You and Sabonis. Um, I believe you're averaging 32 points a game right now. Just keep doing your thing, man. Y'all are improving defensively. Y'all are better defensively than y'all were last season. So keep doing your thing, man. You're the leader of this team. The Kings go as far as you take them. Keep balling, man. Now let's head back to the NFL, and we're going back down to Texas. Back down to Texas, man. Who I had your quarterback up here, CJ Stroud, looking like runaway offensive rookie of the year. But hold up, you're a rookie as well, aren't you? And you officially changed your name. So, Tank Dell, welcome to the Dogs, Tank. Welcome to the Dogs, Tank. Hey, you've been doing great for me on fantasy, and you've been doing great for your team. Let me tell y'all what Tank Dell has been doing this season. So he played a little bit of quarterback on Sunday, even though it ended up in a sack. But hey, he's been doing what he needed to do. Sunday, he had 8 catches for 149 yards and a touchdown, which was a 40-yard pass from his quarterback, CJ Stroud. 18.6 yards a catch. For the year so far, you got 42 catches for 659 yards and 6 touchdowns. Next game you play is against the Jaguars. What did you have in that game against them the first time? Oh, 5 catches, 145 yards, and a touchdown, 29 yards per catch. Sounds like you know what you're doing. Sounds like you having a lot of fun out there. Tank Dell, you a dog. Keep doing your thing. And then last but not least, I told a fan of yours, of your team, that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up here, man. And so far, you've been doing exactly that. Now your team is playing right now, and you may not look too good right now, but Tyrese Maxey, come on, Max, come on, Max. For the season right now, you're top 10 in points, top 10 in assists, 27.7 assists a game. You look like you're about to be averaging 20 and 10. 20 and 10. Tyrese, you even had a 50-point game this year already. In your recent games, you've had 30, 25, 19, 20, 27, 50. In the 50-point game, you were 20 of 32 from the field, 62%, 62.5% field goal percentage. You were 64% from 3, Tyrese. You just been going crazy. Tyrese, look, man, keep balling. Keep doing your thing, man. And let's see if anyone else is going to be able to be a dog for the week. I appreciate everyone who tuned in for tonight's show. As I said earlier, make sure you tune in to all the shows: BWT, CTC, FFC, Dave's Doghouse, The Joe Jordan Show, Real Ballers Only, and In the Red Corner, and of course, The R2L Show. If you are not a member now, make sure you do so. $1.99 gets you into one Instagram chat, and you get perks like loyalty badges on YouTube. That's just the pro membership, $2.99. Sorry. Then you got the All-Star membership, which is $4.99. You get into multiple chats. Same perks as the other one, but you also get to suggest topics, questions to be asked for on any of the shows. And then you have the Superstar, $9.99. You get to be in all the chats and the VIP chat. And you have a free invitation to be on any of the shows. And all the other perks that all the other shows have. And to be in members only, and to see it, you would have to be All-Star and above. So if you're just a pro member, can't watch the other videos, the members only. And those are raw and uncut. So if you want to be in the raw and uncut one, you got to be All-Star and above. But thank you guys for tuning in. I feel like I've had a great show today. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. So let's give it up for Dave's Doghouse. So that is it for me today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, let's have a great night. Enjoy your holidays. I know I'm going to enjoy the holidays as well. Can't wait. Let's get it. Dave's Doghouse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
Is out. Woo-woo.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.